Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, in this video, I wanted to talk about what's really holding you back from having the type of woman you want, from having the success that you want in this game. You know, what's really holding you back is your belief. That's it, it's your beliefs. Your beliefs are holding you way the fuck back, right? Now, I was thinking about this because, you know, yesterday I did the live stream with Miles, and, you know, I had a caller call in, and he was saying that, you know, he would try to approach girls and, you know, he would want to hook up with them or whatever. And he would say they would, you know, they would just be on their way home or on their way to work or wherever it is. And he wanted to know, like, how could I go up and, like, let him know I'm trying to hook up and you know, make that happen, right? And basically I was saying, you know, just let him know you trying to hook up, exchange information, and then y'all hit each other up and make it happen, right? But then we got into a conversation about, you know, is it possible to actually meet a girl just like that and then end up, you know, going home with her that night right there? You understand what I'm saying? And so he didn't believe that it's possible. You know, he said that, you know, there were times where he talked to a girl for a while and then they ended up, you know, making it happen. But he was saying that, you know, he's never been in a situation where he just approached a girl, you know, spoke to her for less than like 5 minutes and was able to, you know, make something happen with her, right? And the reason why he never experienced that, it's not necessarily because it's impossible. It's not because he can't make it happen. It's really because he doesn't believe it can happen. Because even when we were on the live stream, you know, me and Miles was telling him, like, you know, hey, this is what you can do. But he kept saying, well, I don't know. I don't believe that could go down. And, you know, I'm not saying you guys are wrong. Like, he just in his own mind couldn't believe that could go down. So what you have to understand is that your beliefs are going to dictate how you act. You understand? And then how you act is going to dictate the certain type of responses you're going to get from women. You see what I'm saying? Because first of all, what you have to understand is women love sex, right? They love sex just like how we love sex, right? And so a lot of times what'll happen is you may catch a girl at the right time to make shit go down. So, like, for example, if you're in a bar or club or whatever, right? And let's say some dude has been, like, sort of, you know, hollering at some chick, flirting with her a little bit, but he hasn't really been, you know, making anything really happen. But she's all riled up now because she's been, you know, getting hit on all night or whatever, and now she's horny, right? So then now it's going on maybe 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning, and you go up to her and you start talking to her, and you've only been talking to her for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then she's ready to fucking get it in with you. You understand? She probably want to go to the bathroom with you and fuck you in the bathroom. You understand? She wants to take you back to her place that's a few blocks down or whatever, and you just met this girl, right? But she's horny at that time and wants to make it happen. See, this type of shit happens all the time. But see, guys haven't really been in those situations, so they don't think it's possible. But also, even if they haven't been in them situations, they don't believe that type of situation could actually happen. You see what I'm saying? And so what happens is that you end up never experiencing a certain type of situation because you have not, you know, you don't believe that it can happen. That's not where your mindset is at, right? So you have to understand that your mindset and the way that you think about certain things is going to dictate what you can actually experience. You You understand? Because your thoughts become your actions. And so what happens is that, let's say you're talking to a girl, because you think it's impossible to have sex with her that quickly, right? What's going to happen is that everything you say and everything you're doing in that moment is going to, dictate to her that she shouldn't be having sex with you that quickly. You understand? That's all that's really going to happen. That's what you're communicating, because that's where your belief is. And then so what's going to happen is you're going to keep getting in situations where that thing you want to happen doesn't happen. And then that's going to reinforce your belief that it can't happen. You understand? So this doesn't mean that every girl you approach, that is she's just gonna have sex with you like that. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is that it's not impossible, for it to happen. And if you believe it can happen, it will happen. You understand? I've done this plenty of times. You understand? I've been in them situations where I just roll up on a chick, you know what I mean? And it's the right place at the right time and shit goes down. I've been in them situations where I'm at a party and I literally just met a chick and we start making out and then we go into somebody's room in the house or whatever and get it on. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not that the thing can't happen, it's that your belief is that it can't, and this is why it doesn't happen for you. You understand? And also another thing too is that it's just guys don't understand that women love sex. Because guys always think that, there's this time limit, this super long time period where you have to spend a good amount of time with a woman in order for her to want to have sex with you. Right? This is what guys think all the time. Because even in the live stream, he was mentioning where I made a video where I was talking about men are horny and I said women get horny. And what that means is that generally us men, we're thinking about sex, all the damn time. You understand what I'm saying? In general. But for women, what happens is that a woman in certain situations, right? She gets riled up to get to that horny state. So what that means is a woman could see you and in her mind says, I'd fuck this guy. I'd have sex with this guy. It doesn't necessarily mean that that particular woman wants to have sex with you right now. You understand? Because for women, there's other things that come into play that make it to where she may not feel, she may or may not feel comfortable having sex at that moment. Because chicks think about a whole bunch of other shit when it comes to that. So let's say you meet a girl, randomly somewhere at a party, at a bar, in the street, whatever. And let's say in her mind, she's like, oh, this guy would get it. You understand? But let's say you want to do her now. He's like, hey, look, let's go, I feel the vibe, like we should make something happen. Right? So even though she wants something to happen, she may not make something happen. Why? Because she realized, oh yeah, I didn't shave my legs today. I have my period. I got cramps. I don't like the way I look today. I don't feel sexy. All that other shit will stop her from actually wanting to have sex with you, that night or that moment or whatever. Right? But what happens is that if she was to, let's say, hang out with you more or whatever that day, she may end up wanting to do it, even though she may not be feeling quote unquote sexy or whatever, because she's going to get horny by dealing with you. You see what I'm saying? But the thing that you guys have to understand is that women love sex, right? And you don't have to spend a bunch of time talking to her, getting to know her, all that other shit in order to have sex with a woman. You have to understand, a lot of times when women do this thing where they say, oh, well, I got to get to know you, and they make you wait and they do all that other, shit, or they take a while for it to happen. Usually what they're doing is that they're trying to extract as much attention out of you so that once they have sex with you, they feel justified in having sex with you so they don't feel like a slut. You understand? It's not that they don't want to have sex with you. There are times where she may want to have sex with you, or she's like, this guy's okay, but I'm not that attracted to him. So in order to have sex with him, in order for me to give him this pussy, I'm going to need a little bit more time out of him. I'm going to need a little bit more money out of him. I'm going to need a little bit more dates out of him before I even give him some ass, because I'm not really that sexually attracted to him. But, he's okay. You understand? He's giving me attention. I like the attention. So, but I need more before I give him this pussy. Right? So that's what happens when you guys are dealing with women, and a lot of times they give you that, run around, or it seems like you need to take a while and you're texting them and calling them all day and trying to build the quote unquote rapport and all that other stupid shit. You understand? That's her doing all that so she feels justified in sleeping with you so she doesn't feel like a slut. You understand what I'm saying? But when a woman is really into the guy and she's that sexually attracted to him, right? What happens is that even though she's gonna quote unquote look like a slut, she don't give a fuck because the sexual energy is that intense. So she wants to make it happen anyway. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is, what I wanted to get across in this video is that you guys have to understand that how the way that you think about this game, your beliefs, that's going to dictate the experiences that you have. You understand? And, I try to help you guys by telling you, hey, listen, women like to have sex. It's not all about your looks all the time. Learn game. You understand? I'm telling you all these things so that you understand it. But see, it really doesn't matter how much I tell you. It matters if you believe. Because if you don't believe, none of this shit is going to work for you. It's not. I've been talking about this for years till I'm freaking blue in the face. And dude still is like, but it's all about looks. Oh, but it's all about your money. Oh, but it's all about... Okay, you keep believing that. See where that gets you. Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more. So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.